I'm Hammy, and I'm the host of Hot Seat, a show where we tackle burning questions with even hotter food. Here in the Hot Seat, we have Justin Kung, the class of 2024 president. Before we get through any questions, how are you with spicy food?
I'm not very good with spicy food.
Okay, and how are we feeling as senior year is ending?
I'm feeling excited to graduate. Really relieved. Yeah.
So let's start with the first spice level. I believe that this is a jalapeno one, and we have to eat it in one bite. It's under my impression that you have been the class president for the last 4 years. Can you share a little bit about that experience and what it means to you?
Yeah. So as class president for the last 4 years, I would say most of my experience has to deal with like planning a lot of events. For example, in junior year, we planned prom. Right now, we're currently in the process of planning graduation. So it's really exciting. I believe next Friday, we also have our senior breakfast. So I think a lot of what we do is for the class. And we also contribute a lot towards, we also work together with USB a lot as well. I know, especially during rallies as well, we have class committee help out during rallies. We have a lot of spirit stuff that happens. So I think as class president, I basically just lead the class committee and I work together with USB and the advisors in order to create like a really united and excited class. And I think altogether throughout my 4 years, along with the officer board and advisors, I think we've done a pretty good job doing that. Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was going to be the least spicy one.
Oh, I think that was the least spiciest one.
Okay, so moving on to the next one. This is the second spice. Let's try it. Yeah, not bad.
As you are graduating, and now you will no longer be the senior class of 2024 president, what advice would you give to your successor?
Well, I'm really excited to graduate. The advice I would give to my successor is that there's times when you have to plan like some events that like there's events that you plan not a lot of people are gonna like. It's always gonna be sometimes 50-50. And then even if you do that and people don't like it, you kind of have to deal with it. When you're planning events, you have to think what's gonna be best for the class, and obviously you can't appeal to 100% of the class. So I think even if you get like constructive criticism, you just take it and then you give it to the next class. If, for example, for prom or like for other events, we just give it to the next class in order to for them to avoid the same mistakes. But because you can't repeat those events, you kind of just take the constructive criticism and then learn how to do it better for other similar activities next time. So that's the advice I would give to my successor. And then also, you also have to be spirited. At rallies, I remember I like to cheer a lot during the rallies. I think it's a great way to unite the class and also to show your class spirit off to everyone. Yeah, so that's my advice that I'll give to my successor, to be really spirited and to take constructive criticism well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so moving on to the next swing. Let's try it. Halfway there. How's the spice so far?
It's great. I think I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So senior year is a very crucial time for our students, and what would you do or have done to make it the most memorable and special year for our seniors?
I think a lot of what happens in senior year, there's a lot of stress that goes on in the first semester, and we have to do a lot of college apps first semester. So I think what I would recommend to the juniors out there or like other underclassmen is you should probably work on your college apps during the summer, get that over with so you don't have to stress about that during first semester. Well, the spice is kicking in. And also second semester is a great time because everyone's graduating. You won't ever be in the same place ever again. Down bar is that second semester is that one short amount of time where you're able to kind of bond with everyone. So I would say that going out with friends more often during second semester is a really good way to kind of take advantage of your last moments at Down Bar High School. Yeah. Personally, I've been going out with my friends more often. I went bowling. I'm not very good at basketball, but I try my best. I play basketball now too. I go to like more friends' house, and I just try my best to get more involved in like the social dynamic in our school in order to like kind of take advantage of the second semester of senior year, especially after college apps are over.
I think the spice just creeped up on me.
I can tell. Yeah.
Sorry, I can't focus right now. Wait, can we take a break? So our fourth question, even though we all know you have many strengths, what are some weaknesses that you struggled throughout high school? This is our fourth thing.
It looks delicious.
I kind of like this one.
I don't. Okay. Yeah, so I would say definitely something I've struggled through the high school is time management. Yeah, throughout my high school split. Throughout my high school experience, I had to find the balance between a lot of extracurricular activities. Besides USB class president, I was also involved in like volunteering clubs and stuff outside of the school as well. So I would say, spice really. So I would say time management is something we really have to learn through time. Yeah, and that's something I really struggled with in the beginning of the school year because I couldn't really find that balance because I wasn't used to it. Obviously, we started through COVID, and then during quarantine in my freshman year, it was really different it's a really different experience than from what's going on right now because online school you can wake up like 5 minutes before school started and then just turn on your computer. Obviously, you can't do that when you're going to in-person school. So time management and then finding like ways to making sure that you finish everything with quality and on time. That's something I really had to find over time. In order to do that, I kind of use I might cry. Like calendars. I'm not sponsored, but I really like this app called Todoist, Todoist.com. It's a really good way to keep track of your time. It also gives you like XP for the amount of tasks you finish. I have like 40K right now. I think I might be on the global leaderboard. I don't know. No, I was kidding. But that was some way I combated my lack of time management.
Thank you.
Of course.
So being class president, you have been a role model to many people. So who is someone who is your role model? And this is the second last.
Okay.
Oh, I can feel it in my nose. Do you need a drink?
Yeah, so role model.
I would say my role model is Ryan Jang. Ryan Jang, he's also my vice president. He's really good, he's really dedicated. I got a lot of skills that I learned from him. Ryan Jang's 6 feet tall. He's really experienced with everything. The one thing I admire most about Ryan Jang is his discipline. He has grayscale on his phone. That means it's all black and white. He also makes motivational videos on Instagram to motivate you as well. Check him out. It's Rai_Jang. I believe on Instagram. He is my role model. I've learned a lot from him, and you should too. That was one of my closest friends. at school. And so besides being a great friend, really supportive, he's also my role model as well.
Thank you.
And of course, we had to pair the hottest wig with the hottest question. Why is your class the best class?
Thank you, Student Store, for the drinks. Saving me.
Thank you, Student Store. I really like the Sevilla, Bedita de Salvilla, Refresa.
So good, only $2. Available brunch and lunch.
Aloe vera, strawberry. I really like this one as well. I don't even think this is a question. I think it's a common knowledge that our class is the best class. For one, I'd like to say we never cheated in any rally game. We've always won, fair and square. I'm kind of running out of. We've also planned great activities. We have a great officer board, great advisors, great students, great hoodie. Great GLCs, Mr. Natividad and Ms. Zimmerman, shout out. And I think overall, because of all these factors, I think our class is definitely, without a question, the best class in Diamond Bar High School history.
Thank you. And thank you for tuning in to watch Hot Seat. Bye.
The most I could handle was it's funny and stuff.
And there was quiet, like 10 seconds, and we were just chilling. But then I got this